I felt like there was something missing. And there really was, because so that really shaped my life. Sorry, I'm going to leave that in because I think it's important. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of Living Your Truest Self. So excited to finally be here sharing this space with you. I'm actually really nervous. Before this, I'll tell you my name. My name is Christina. Sorry, I'm going to leave that in because I think it's important. Living your truest self means you're going to make these things, and I'm just excited to be here. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a mom. I've been married for 20 years, and I'm a full-time professional and a certified Jay Shetty life and success coach. Also curious on how to better myself every single day. I find it to be part of what I should say about myself. And my parents are missionaries, so I grew up traveling the world, although our base has always been Italy. My dad's Italian, my mom's Peruvian, and I have 9 brothers and sisters. So that really shaped my life and made me who I am today, with its good things and bad things. I feel like through all of the feelings and experiences, I've developed a passion for health in every aspect. For me, health is really not so much about just food or fitness. For me, it's really mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being as well. I wanted to start something that connected me to others because I feel like I've been different my whole life. It's not a bad thing, and there's probably a lot of people out there that feel the exact same way. So what better way than to create this space together? This podcast is a space to redefine wellness, embracing different and celebrating our individuality, supporting each other as we grow, and finding balance in health, physical, emotional, mental. There is no quick fixes. I think we all have learned this. No one size fits all. Just real talk about what health looks like for you, which I feel is very important because it sounds like it's only about certain topics, but it really is what we live and breathe every day. That's what creates health in us. So here we are. Let's start with the big question. What does healthy actually mean? The way I feel, like for so long, I thought it healthy was about being perfect, eating healthy and clean, exercising every day, checking all those boxes that honestly, in the health world, if I have to now, with what I've learned, think about health, those are really just living, right? You go on a walk or you eat food, and then there's healthier choices that you can make. But what really I feel is healthy shouldn't be something that creates chaos or creates uncomfort in your life, and checking boxes generally does. So honestly, I got, I wouldn't say exhausted, but tired. I wasn't enjoying the process because I felt like there was something missing. And there really was, because I was doing that to quiet the noise inside of me, and it wasn't really what I needed. Being healthy is listening to what I need. It's easy to focus on the physical, but without mental and emotional balance, something just is missing. For me, staying healthy is about finding harmony in all three and showing up for myself, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally. I need those connections. I need to feel that I am doing something to better myself so I can be there for others. It's not really an easy process, but when we are so focused on just one thing, like exercising every day, it probably means that there's also something else that is missing, right? If it's not going to replace that. So one of the biggest lessons I've learned is that wellness is very personal, extremely personal and individual. It's about turning into your mind and body and asking, what do I need right now? And some days it is a good workout. Other days it's resting and saying no to commitments, that's powerful for me. Saying no to things that I feel could be expectations of others, but feeling inside, what do I need today? And today, Christina needed a no often made me feel like I was letting somebody down. And that person was probably not going to think I was a good friend or boring, but I wanted to say no, not because I didn't want to hang out. I just maybe needed some alone time. And it took me a super long time. And I'm still not okay with saying no, but I'm getting much better at it. I don't know if it's because I'm growing up or if it's because I'm learning to tell myself saying no to something doesn't mean you're bad or doesn't mean you're a letdown or doesn't mean you're a loser. It just means that today you don't feel like doing that. And I related it a lot to if somebody were to tell you, go and throw yourself off of a roof, and you said no, would that make you a bad person? No. So why when somebody says, come out, let's go out tonight, and you say no, I don't feel like it, thank you, obviously with kindness, but still the word no makes you feel that inside. So I'm starting to be okay with it. I think that's what health also incorporates. That's emotional, right? Because it's making you feel some sort of emotion inside. And if you're okay with that emotion that shows up and be like, no, I'm not a bad person. I can deal with this emotion. It's okay. I'm listening to myself. Then, it helps you carry on through growth of health and wellness, which is what we're talking about right now. So yeah, when you stop chasing perfection and start focusing on what feels right, I think that's when the true wellness begins. And it's not so hard to attain when you're actually listening to yourself, because I believe that our bodies know what we need in order to thrive, right? We are survivors. We know what there is that we could do better to help ourselves. Often, though, it's easier to ignore those things because they're not easy. It's harder to be healthy and make the right choices every day than it is to just ignore them. Showing up for yourself is a full-time job. I totally understand why sometimes it's hard to do it. We also live busy lives, right? We're running around, we're doing a whole bunch of things that take away from having the time to also focus on ourselves. We give so much to others that sometimes giving to ourselves feels very, very tough. I understand. I completely 100% think it's little habits, right? I have treated practical tips, and I'd love to share them because maybe you would like them. Number one for my practical tips is start small. So pick one thing to focus on. Maybe it's drinking water when you wake up every morning, going to bed early, journaling. It could be, instead of parking close to the entrance of a store, is parking all the way to the end so you get in those few steps. It could be meditating. It could be no phone before bed, at least an hour before it. Anything that you can incorporate that is just a small step towards that could potentially help you not to feel overwhelmed, because wellness doesn't have to be overwhelming. Two, check in with yourself. Okay, as we said before, check in with yourself. Ask yourself daily, what do I need most right now? And listen to the answer. It could be anything, and you'd be surprised if you just listen to that small voice and clear out the noise. It'll tell you what you need. So check in with yourself daily. What do I need right now? Today I feel bloated. I want to eat healthy, or I didn't work out, so I need a workout. I need to listen to something inspirational because I'm having a lot of negative self-talk, and I need to activate that positivity. There's so many things that you can do. And I know it's complicated when somebody says check in with yourself, because checking in with yourself can mean so many things and also so hard. And what are we talking about here? It really is just that simple. Ask yourself daily, what do I need right now? Listen to the answer and execute it. Okay. 3, let go of guilt. Health isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Celebrate the small wins. Today, I ate a salad instead of a cake. Today, I drank a tall glass of water before I went to bed. Today, I told myself in the mirror, I love you. Today, I reacted well to a situation, whatever it is, okay? Celebrate those small wins that really will get you into more positive, and more positive we have in us, the more better we feel inside. And what we really want when we're trying to be healthy is to feel good, right? It's to show love to ourselves. Yeah, this is what we will be talking about in these podcasts. We'll be diving into topics that matter: well-being, relationships, mindset, how to navigate the life in a world that often feels disconnected, hard, unattainable, and impossible, and makes us feel like we're not up to par. That's what I hope you guys like. And that's it for today's episode. I hope this has inspired you to think about wellness in a more holistic and loving way. I'd love to hear, what does healthy mean to you? Share thoughts in the comments below, or message me on social media. Let's start a conversation about redefining health together. And if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to hit the like button. I'm new and I want to see how many of you actually like it. Subscribe to the channel and share the episode with your friends who might need this perspective. Let's grow this community together. There's so many of us that are out there looking for something that connects us to each other. And one step at a time, we'll get there. See you next week. Thanks for joining me. This was awesome. You guys are awesome. And if there's anything about this episode that you really like, let me know.